Hi folks, it's John from kingstonpowdercoating.com. I'd like to share with you a bunch of components that we've treated and powder coated for a Harley Davidson motorcycle. So basically I'd like to show you, we're just ready to bubble wrap and ship out all of these parts. So I thought it'd be nice just to share with you, do a nice little video. There's lots of components here. So essentially what we've done, I'm not sure what model of Harley Davidson bike this is, but all of these components were high gloss black and they were powder coated as new from Harley Davidson. Our client has taken the bike completely apart and they want to do this flat black appearance. So these are all of the parts that our client brought us. So we have everything from the chain guard, which we've done all the way around inside and out. We've got chain guard, we've got the pedal frames, we have the little running board plates that the rubber goes on, and you can see we have all kinds of neat stuff. The signal light housings, and we've got all kinds of components here and even the backrest. So basically what we did, it's a lot of work. So most powder coating facilities, they focus or concentrate on doing just the powder coating. So they'll tell a client, if you have wheels and tires, you need to get the tires off of the rims before you bring them to their establishment. Some of them don't do any stripping or sandblasting internally. Some of them will tell you, go and have them sandblasted or treated or stripped, bring me the bare stuff, and then from there we'll powder coat them for you. At kingstonpowdercoating.com, our philosophy is totally different. It's about a one-stop shop, more of a convenience factor. So for example, all of these parts that the client removed from the motorcycle, we had a couple of parts where brackets were on, which we'll show you in an upcoming video, that were broken, and he was planning to take that to a welding or fabrication shop and have them repair the welds. And then from that trip, then he would bring them to us, and then we would go ahead and sandblast them, powder coat them, and then he'd have them done. Same thing with wheels and tires. If tires are on the rims, we have a tire machine here at our facility. You can remove the tires. We can deal with the valves and the high-tech valves. We can sandblast and treat the wheels, reinstall the tires, reinstall the valves, and even balance the rims and tires. So it's more of a one-stop kind of convenience for powder coating. Same kind of idea with this. So rather than the customer taking all of these parts, finding someone to strip and sandblast them, and then bring them to us, we did everything here. Now, it is a lot of work. It's a very time-consuming thing to remove, especially when it's original powder coating. But the appearance is really nice in my opinion. I think the camera can probably pick it up. So we've gone from a high gloss look, and now we have this flat black, and it's powder coated, so it's much more durable. And then we have our long arms that we've done. I believe that's probably for the backrest part. So you can see how smooth the finish is. And then we've also done the back side, because you want to make sure all of the metal is protected. So all of it was stripped and treated to bare metal. We have a special chemical that we used. And then just small attentions to detail. This back of the backrest, there's a medallion, a Harley Davidson medallion, and it's glued on. And what we did is we removed that medallion, we sandblasted and treated it all, we powder coated the whole thing, and then we've re-glued this label on for the client. So just little detail things, in my opinion, are really important. It doesn't take that much longer to have it all done like this. And then things like this spindle, where you have to make sure you don't get any powder pardon me, on the spindle section, because it's a pivot point. And you can see where we have, there's special high heat masking tape. So we've masked this and then we powder coated around it because you want the shoulder to be protected. So small attentions to detail, in my opinion, make a lot of difference when it comes to the powder coating. And then we have all kinds of little components that we've also coated, and you can see how nice it obviously looks like a brand new part. These are all used parts off the bike. I'm not sure how many miles or kilometers were on it. And then we even have, you know, components like this. It has the part number in it and the Harley Davidson logo. So we wanted to make sure that everything is done properly. And then anywhere where there was a thread, we have special plugs that we put in. So this is a pivot point here inside this shaft. So we've sealed that up before we sandblasted and powder coated to make sure when it comes to the reassembly that our client's not going to have any issues putting it all back together. Because you'll have something like this. So we've got our marker light or signal light housing, and on the bottom side there's a bracket and you can see a thread, and once again we've protected that thread, because if we powder coated that thread that would have to be cleaned out, and it takes quite a long time to prep all that just for something as simple as installing the marker light. So small attention to detail, but it changes everything completely. So it goes from a high gloss black to a satin black. We've got over 100 powder colors and textures in stock. There's probably 6,000 to choose from. So good variety here. And then if I turn this light on, I think it'll probably help with the overall appearance. So this light, like here's our fuel filler ring. And other than dust on it, you can see how nicely that turned out. It gets all inside all the nooks and crannies. We even protected the bottom side of it. This is a light aluminum piece, but it's all powder coated nicely with that same flat black look. So this is a natural light flashlight, so you can see how normal or natural everything looks, and even our chain guard, other than some dust on it, you can see how nice that looks and how nice it's turned out. And then we've got the bottom side all protected too with the powder coat. So lots of different parts that we can powder coat, and we'll share with you some other items as we go, because it's getting into the motorcycle season. We did quite a bit with snowmobiles and the automotive stuff, like our 33 Ford over there. We shared with you in earlier videos, we did a lot of components with powder coating. So I thank you for watching. I'm John from kingstonpowdercoating.com.